It is all in Brendan Allen, who was victorious on November 18th at the Apex. I was traveling, so I didn't get to take it in person, but I watched it. Brendan, incredible performance. So I guess, man, how many times have you watched it back, and what's your evaluation of what you saw?
Well, first off, thank you. Man, I've watched the fight probably not as much as normal, but probably like 5 or 6 times so far. I've just been super, super busy traveling, and um, I leave again tomorrow to travel again. So I haven't got to watch it too much, but overall, I'm fairly happy. Only thing I'm aggravated about is that I let him go for the calf slicer, and it kind of messed my knee up a little bit, but it's getting better. I find out exactly what's wrong tomorrow. But either way, it's getting better, and a win's a win, so you can never complain. But he had what 15 seconds and 10 minutes and 38 seconds, so can't be that mad about it.
Yeah, that's what's crazy about the sport, right? Like it really was a dominant performance, but I did wonder about your knee in that. And I guess, I mean, knowing that it messed you up a little bit, I guess, was that close to ending the fight, or you're just so mentally tough? You're just tearing ligaments and don't care? Like, what was that moment like for you?
I think like I've just been doing jiu-jitsu so long. I've been in so many hairy positions and tore things before, and um, I think the initial like rip of something when you're doing jujitsu, or the initial like hearing of that crunch, where whether it's a ligament stretching or something tearing, you're like, oh shit, like in your head, you're like, even if you physically don't look to tap, in your head, you're like, oh shit, like should I tap? So I mean that briefly crossed, like damn, like in my head it was like it's tight, and then I felt some crunching, and for me, I try to evaluate like, is there still more to go, like on the extension and of the like the rip? And for me, I could feel it wasn't anything left to go. So or the pull, but I felt things crunching, and I was just like, yeah, I guess we're gonna have to tear. There's a lot of money on the line. There's a lot on the line, so it's gonna be what it's gonna be. But I'm not tapping.
Oh, that's great. What does your gut tell you, man? I said you're gonna go find out. Do you think it's serious, or do you think it's something you just need to rest for a little while, or do you think surgery's probably coming?
I've never really tore too much in my legs. I've tore like ligaments in my foot and stuff like that from strained ankles and toe holds, but never in my knees or anything like that. But it feels weird. Is the best way I can describe it. It feels weird. But today, like I'm able to like walk more. But I fought, flew home Sunday. Monday I drove to Disney and was there all week walking. I had like a cart for 1 or 2 days, but I still had to walk places. So I literally have not rested whatsoever. I've been on it. I've been walking. I've been moving. Um, yeah, I don't know. The best I can say is it just feels weird. I don't know really what's wrong. Maybe something in my ACL. But I don't know. I don't know what it is. I can't even put my finger on it. But I think it's all right because today I literally was in a rush to get something for one of my kids, and I like kind of jogged on it for a second. I was like, oh, okay, well, can't be terrible, you know. But it just feels weird. But I think I'll
Uh,
be all right.
we'll hope for good news. Is that where you're traveling tomorrow? Is to go get an evaluation?
No, I got the MRI last week, but I have my orthopedic read it tomorrow, and then UFC's doctor is I think reading it right now. But then obviously my doctor tomorrow will feel the knee, feel how everything's going when they move it and shake it and manipulate it. Um, so yeah, that's tomorrow morning. And then I go right to Illinois after that to go hunting. So yeah, hunting doesn't stop. So
I was gonna say it can't be that bad if you're not even thinking about canceling the hunting trip. It must be all right.
yeah, man, that doesn't even cross my mind. I don't care if I got to drive my side by side all the way up to the stand itself and just climb up. Yeah, I
I
don't
love
care.
it.
I'm not missing that, man. I already missed the first split. I missed more weeks than I wanted. So yeah, I'm not canceling that, but I think it'll be all right. I think it just needs a little rest, maybe a little rehab, if anything. Replaying it back, it looks a little nasty or a little gnarly in some spots, but I don't know, man. Obviously, that the knee's a weird thing, and how things tear is just weird, and everyone's body's different. But hopefully mine's good, and it just doesn't seem from watching it that anything would tear. Like it just seems like it's just sore from trauma. They were swelling and stuff like that, but
Yeah.
um, yeah, it's par for the course. It doesn't matter though. I got to win, and I'm just hoping not to be out too long.
Yeah, I love it. We'll hope for good news. Well, talk to me. Like you said, I mean, I know you're always confident in yourself, but man, I mean, this was, other than that 15 seconds that caused this damage, it was a dominant performance. Were you even surprised maybe at how well that went? I mean, I thought this was going to be a really stiff test for you, and instead it was just a damn impressive performance.
Well, thank you. I think every time I go out there, it's always the same shit from everyone. Oh, this is going to be the guy. This is going to be the guy. And then I just make it look easy. I don't know. So I know what I'm capable of. I know when I show up, as long as the best me shows up, or even close to the best me, I'm all in on me every time. So I wasn't surprised. When I really, really like think about it mentally, I was so on myself because I felt like there was moments when I got lazy. Like he hit me one time over here. I think at the end of the first or sometime, and because I was just thinking, oh, we're just doing jujitsu, and then he hit me, and I was like, you motherfucker. Like, all right, we're not doing jujitsu. Take this elbow. So sometimes I get complacent, but overall, I don't think I got as complacent as I have before. And hey, man, everyone wants to talk and say this and that, but every guy that I fought at the time that I fought them, they were damn good. They were on the rise. They beat good people, or whatever other factors, but they were damn good. I haven't got any bottom of the barrel guys whatsoever. I mean, like I said, you could say people, oh, they're washed up now, but what about when I fought them? They were good. So Paul was another guy on the rise, dropped down. He's beat guys that have fought for the title. He's beat Jamal, who was the champion, who's hopefully going to be the champion again. Yeah, so the guys beat good guys. I just made it look easy. So I don't know. It is what it is.
I love it. And look, I mean, number 8 in the rankings now, but I think more important, I mean, there's really only big names ahead. And I know you've always had that kind of chip on your shoulder, felt like you weren't getting the respect that you deserve, and you probably weren't. I mean, you look at your career record, you look at the wins you have, but now, like I said, top 8, only big names left. So I know Robert Whittaker was the name. Is that still the pursuit right now, or are you turning your attention somewhere else? What's the idea for next? Because it's only going to be a big name next.
Yeah, for sure. It's only top 5 because that's the only thing that's going to get me a title shot after. I've defended my spot now twice in a row. Coming up, I think I'm one of the only guys that have had to defend their spot 2 times in a row as a young upcoming guy. Yeah, man. For me, it's either Whittaker, who said my name apparently on on his podcast or something, and Cannonier. In a worst case scenario, we'll try to fight Marvin, but Marvin had his chance. He made every excuse. Now he's calling out this pirate dude or whatever. Like, I ain't worried about him. He knows he could have got his ass whooped on the last one. So, yeah, for me, it's I feel like Robert or Jared. I think those are the 2 names that make sense. And realistically, I think I beat either one of them, especially finish either one of them, and there's no reason I don't get a title shot after. They need someone new. They need someone young. They need someone like me. So I'm here, and we'll see what happens. But yeah, that's what I'm looking at. Hopefully April time frame. I think that's realistic. Or as long as my knee's good, maybe sometime in March, but not March 29th because I think that's going to be my promotional date. So hopefully any date other than that. I don't want to replay this year when I fought Andre. So hopefully any date other than that, I think I'll be all right. But right now I just want to enjoy the holidays. My kids are in there napping. I go to Illinois to go hunting tomorrow. I want to go hunting again at least one more time this year for deer, and then I go hunting for birds in January. But and I also want to go help my boy Pfeiffer for his fight with Hermanson. But yeah, man, I think that's what I would really like. We're just waiting to see what happens tomorrow with my knee and see, how that's going to go.
Yeah, got to get the green light there first, but it makes sense. I mean, those matchups make all the sense in the world. Wouldn't hate to do it in Louisiana, by the way. I mean, if you got pull some strings, get us back to New Orleans. I wouldn't mind going there for a weekend.
Man, I'm trying. Man, I'm trying my hardest. Yeah, me and Dustin both would like to do that. We'd like to be on it together. Yeah, man, that'd be an amazing thing. That'd be an amazing experience for me. That's something that I definitely want to do before I hang up my gloves. So I got a little time, and hopefully it happens. But sooner than later would always be great.
That'd be a nice spot for the debut of the purple shorts too, right? A little purple and gold in there.
Yeah, no, right, man. Fuck, I'm trying that too. Those. I think those are the only couple things that I'm pushing for. But I almost feel like I'm asking for too much at this point. Shit.
I just roll it all together, man. I mean, top 5 opponent in Louisiana, roll out the purple and gold all at one night. I mean, let's make it an experience.
Yeah, I know, right? Man, yeah, I'm trying, man. I keep my mouth shut until I want some. I try to save my favors. We'll see if I have any. We'll see, but hopefully I do. Hopefully I can at least get one of those or two of those 3 things would be great. I think the chances of a top 5 guy is pretty simple. I think that one's pretty self-explanatory on its own. So I'm not stressing too much about that. And then hopefully I can pull the shorts for Louisiana. That'd be pretty cool too. But yeah, man, I'm just thankful. I'm just thankful to be here. Thankful. I'm very blessed to be in the situation that I am. I know my spot has been earned. I've earned where I'm at and what's coming, and I'm very thankful for that.
That's awesome, man. You've definitely put the effort in. Disney trip, I imagine, was a success, and I guess having your daughter there all week. I mean, I know it's funny. The kids, they're probably too young to even realize, how cool what they're getting to do is and how much it means. But as a parent, a fellow parent, I know it means something to have them there. So, what was the whole experience like having your daughter there, and then you guys doing the Disney trip?
Man, it was great. Like some moments were a little tough with the weight cut and things like that, but I had a lot of help from my team, and it was great looking back, especially to get a win and share that moment with her. And it was cool because today's her birthday, and she went back to school. Like she wanted to go to school today, so she told like her teacher that she was on TV and all this cool stuff. So yeah, it's great, man. I think ultimately I'm chasing those memories more than I'm chasing the belt. Obviously, I am chasing a belt. I'm chasing the money. I'm chasing all those things. But I think at this very second in my life, I'm more so chasing those moments with my kids. And my littlest one's a little too little right now for that. But yeah, at least I'm at the point with my oldest to where I get to share those moments with her. No matter what happens, like I know nobody can take those memories and those moments away from me and from her. I don't know what could happen to me. I could die tomorrow. I don't know, but no matter what, she'll have that memory hopefully, and hopefully we'll be able to make a couple more before it's time to hang it up. But overall, it was a great thing, a great week, and it was cool to go to Disney. She's been there a couple of times already, but obviously things change as they grow older and change a little bit, and things vary. But can't complain. Everything's good. Life is good. Everyone's good. Everything's good.
That's awesome, man. I like to hear that. Well, Brendan, I appreciate the time. I know you're busy. You got a lot going on, but I was bummed I didn't get to see you in person, but a hell of a performance, man. I just want to be able to pass on the congratulations, get your thoughts. Sounds like a big fight is next. We'll just hope for some good news with the doctor tomorrow, and then we'll pay attention to see what happens next.
Yeah, man, for sure. I appreciate it, man. Thank you again. I really do appreciate it.